Hi there, welcome back to Sending Ravens. I'm just trying something new out. I hope you guys like it. Let me know in the comments. Can you see the cards good enough? You can always make it bigger on your screen if you're having trouble with them, right? I just thought it'd be fun to be in person in the flesh here on this channel as well, but if everybody doesn't like it, we'll just see how the comments go. Now, what I was going to look at on Sending Ravens is some of these celebrities and some of the crazy antics they're getting up to on Instagram and Twitter. And a lot of people are talking about what is going on, like Oprah Winfrey looks like she's wearing an ankle bracelet. So people are assuming, you know, some of the Q sort of posts might be true. There's all kinds of rumors about celebrities being put on house arrest and things like that. And not just coronavirus house arrest like we're all on, or have been on at least. Not just that. No, there's something weird going on in Hollywood or with the Hollywood elite. They've gone a little off, right? So there's Tom Hanks in particular. A lot of people want to know what's going on with Tom Hanks. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you might need to do some research because I won't have time to explain it all. So go online and look up like YouTube, Tom Hanks, rumors around Tom Hanks, things to do with, you know, is Tom Hanks with us? Did he leave the earth plane? You know, look it up and look up Hollywood elite, you know, things concerning them, because there's a whole bunch of rumors that they're being called out for their sort of Luciferian activities, let's just say. Now, I don't know if that's true, and I don't know if they are being called out, but I will say I know this. When you look at Ellen DeGeneres's Instagram post, something weird is going on. It looks like signaling. It looks like she's warning Tom Hanks in that one post, or that's actually a series of posts where she's playing with a deck of cards, like just regular playing cards. She's trying to do a card trick, and just the whole demeanor, like she's either like really depressed and agitated. You know, a lot of people are saying they're not getting their fix of the A word, adrenochrome, you know, so there's all kinds of crazy rumors going on. And I don't know, do we just have too much time on our hands and we've all gone crazy, or is something weird going on with the Hollywood elite? So we're going to look around Tom Hanks first, because so many people ask me, look into Tom Hanks. Then I want to get to Celine Dion. Okay, she's my least favorite singer, a horrifying woman, sorry. If you're watching, lady, like, stop singing, do everybody a huge favor. Anyway, oh, I can't even, like, and it's embarrassing that she's a Canadian, because you should see, have you seen the latest commercial she does for her clothing line? It's horrifying, and it's as much as spells out, I'm a Luciferian who abuses children. She might as well spell it out. I've never seen anything like it. She's the most obvious, frankly. But we're going to start with Tom Hanks. Okay, so what the heck? Where is he? A lot of people are saying that it's the posts that have been put up of him recently are actually his brother stepping in for him. And they're covering up that he's either not with us on the earth plane anymore, or there's something really weird going on with him. Oh my goodness. Okay, I wonder if there's something to some of these. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys can see the cards here. I don't have Guy helping me with this channel. Like, he still helps me with the Tarot by Janine. He just doesn't film it with me anymore. And he puts the videos up and he does that little square with the cards, and I don't have him here to do that. So I'm hoping you guys can see this. Tried to arrange the camera so you could. So let me know in your comments if you can see the cards. But what I'm getting here, we got the 8 of Swords, which is like, could be in captivity, could be, so he's held up somewhere. He's held up. And then we've got the Chariot. So the Chariot can be the authorities. It can be soldiers. It can be, you know, this can be soldiers and authorities, right? That's a Roman charioteer. Okay, so he's held up, and he's held up somewhere. I don't think he's in the US. He's somewhere else. Because of, so the past, so that what led him to it, some kind of dysfunctional behavior in the past, some kind of dysfunction. We've got, and it was a surprise to him, so he was held up, but unbeknownst to him, so he didn't see this coming. Another way I could say that. And in between him and being held up might have something to do with children, in particular, something to do with a daughter or a young child, a young female child. I don't know, young children, young females. The Devil right under it, so doing harm to young children. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've got the 6 of Wands and the King of Pentacles. So the 6 of Wands and the King of Pentacles. 6 and the King. 7. I'm getting the feeling that he's some other country. Like he's not in the US, like I said. He's somewhere exotic. He's held up possibly against his will. Like it's not his choice to be held up. The King of Pentacles and the 8. Someone's been trying to get him for a really long time for things he's done in the past that were dysfunctional and hidden. And someone's been after him for a really long time, or a group of people, and it feels like there's soldiers involved and or authorities of some kind, because we've got a major arcana and we've got the Devil. So I think he's in a whole lot of trouble. I don't think he's off the earth plane though. I think he's possibly being held accountable for something. I don't think we're ever going to see Tom Hanks in the real flesh again here, it looks like. I feel like he may be sort of disappear. Feels like he's going to disappear into the woodwork here. So I wonder if they're going to replace, like, anything we'll see of Tom Hanks going forward is going to be somebody else replacing him. So we know it's been his brother. Maybe they got another double lined up. I know it sounds crazy. I haven't gone crazy, I promise. But look into it for yourselves, because there's something weird going on with these celebrities. And in particular, Tom Hanks. And he is thought to be, and been, you know, whistleblowers have outed him on being sort of the ringleader of some really dark, nasty things going on in Hollywood, with the Hollywood elite. And if you look back on some of my other readings I did around that, on the Tarot by Janine, you're going to know what I'm talking about. I think he's held up, and I think he's not left, whether it was Australia or not, if that's where he was, some kind of group of people with some kind of authority, and they seem to be soldiers, or they have the feeling of soldiers, or they consider themselves soldiers of some kind of soldiers, are holding him up and holding him accountable. And it looks like, yeah, and he's in some really deep trouble. So we've got the Devil, so he's being called out for some really deep, dark, murky things in the past. The 7 of Cups. I feel like we may never see him. We may just see some fake Tom Hanks, his brother, but then maybe they're looking for a replacement. Now, I wonder if this will ever come out. Let's look at, that'll be for another question. I'm going to try to keep this into 15 minutes, so I won't look at that today. But yeah, Tom Hanks is not in the US, and those sightings we've been seeing of him are not him. We may never see him again, and he's in some kind of trouble. So some of those rumors could be true. my goodness. Woo. Okay, so we're going to look at what the heck's up with Celine. And I got a French name, so I have no excuse. No, I don't speak any French, unfortunately, but my family background is Métis, Indigenous and French. So my mom's side are all French Canadian. So yeah, I'm a disgrace, I'm afraid. Celine Dion, yeah. So I know I butchered that, but honestly, I got zero respect for that woman. So, but I want to look around what the heck is going on with her. First of all, she's literally about 100 pounds and looks like she aged since, what, the last 5 years. She aged about 400 years. I've never seen anything more horrendous than what that woman looks like, and there's something evil about her. So you better go check it out. Go check out the latest on her. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've got the Emperor and Justice. So here's another one who's likely getting called up for her past, some kind of thing she's been up to here. I think she's quite high up in, because she's coming up the Emperor. So she's really high up in her, I think they're all in some kind of cult together. She's really high up in it. She's lawyered up. She's been called out, so some justice. For some reason, they don't seem to have her, unlike they see, whoever they are seems to have nailed Tom Hanks, but they don't seem to have her. She feels like she's protecting herself and lawyered up. We've got the Four of Cups there. Yeah, she's somehow protecting herself. People are protecting her as well. She'll be speaking through a lawyer. She's not going to be letting herself get like, I guess, like what happened to Tom Hanks. So somehow they're not going to be able to surprise her, probably because she's been watching what's been happening to other people. She is lawyered up and protecting herself, and in some kind of, I think, underground or some kind of fortress. I get the feeling of a fortress. So she's very stressed, and it'll be some time before she feels like she can surface it, if she does. So, wow. Yeah, I think these people things have come out about them. In her case, it looks like somebody ratted her out. It looks like somebody, in exchange for a lesser, a lesser sentencing or whatever for themselves, or a lesser problem for themselves, they've ratted her out. So she looks like she's in trouble, but she's got herself in some kind of hiding. Who knows? I mean, these people probably build, some kind of fortresses for themselves. Some people say a lot of them go underground. They've created these places underground in the desert. I mean, sounds crazy, but I think that's what we got going on here with her. Wow, we're going to keep an eye on this. I'm just trying out this format too. So partly this was just to try out the format. So I want everybody to chime in the comments and tell me what you think of, can you see the cards well enough? Can we get away with this? And Sending Ravens might change the format to this if I get enough yays. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.